Welcome to another S&P Futures day trading recap on an Apex evaluation account. Apex is having another huge sale. From now until March 7th, you can sign up for your own Apex account with my link in the description and use my coupon code for 80% off the first month and 80% off all recurring months. As some of you may know, I took the past few days off from live trading to learn new technical setups based off the price action trading system by Mack. I'm viewing these setups as the very basics of how to trade price action that will let me practice trading this new style while I slowly get through Al Brooks' trading course. After getting through the PATS manual, I practiced trading it on a sim account and have come up with a set of objective entry requirements to start trading a new Apex 50K evaluation account. Here are my personal trade entry rules. 1. I can only take second entries and failed second entries for now. 2. I must trade with the current trend based on trend lines and the exponential moving average. 3. I must have good signal bar confluence. 4. I'll set my stop entry order one tick above or below the signal bar. 5. I'll set my stop loss at one tick above or below the opposite end of that signal bar. And 6. I'll set my profit target at one tick more than the stop loss to ensure that each trade's reward to risk ratio is at least 1-to-1 after commissions. Note that these rules are just a starting point, as I barely have any experience trading this setup right now. I'll be logging all my trades to collect data and will be making adjustments to these entry requirements as needed. I'm also going to continue with the same risk management rules I was using during the last eval account, which was setting the maximum risk of each trade to $250 and limiting my daily losses to 2. My first price action trade is a second entry long setup that was fading a counter trend breakout that seemed to bounce off the EMA. I knew the signal bar was technically bearish, but it was pretty close to a doji, so I took it anyway. Unfortunately, I get stopped out here. I probably could have drawn out my trend lines better, and I think that identifying proper trend lines might be the steepest part of the strategy's learning curve, but I'm sure I'll get better at it over time. Shortly after the first trade, I identify a second entry short at what I thought was the upper trend line of a bearish channel that also coincided with the EMA. This time, I also had a nice bearish signal bar for confluence, so I go for it. Once again, I get stopped out, and in hindsight, I see that the upper trend line might not have been valid since there were only 2 touches, and also the EMA was flat, and it needed to slope downwards to confirm a bearish trend. This actually was the start of a bit of ranging price action, which was indicated by the flat EMA, and it's something I'll be more wary of going forward. So I had to stop trading the eval account after the second loss per my risk rules, but I actually did take 2 additional trades on the sim account that were both winners. I also had a profitable day trading these setups yesterday on the sim account, so I do still think there's a lot of potential with this strategy despite today's results on the eval account. Just need to take more trades to smooth out the short-term variance and get better at identifying trend lines so I can more accurately determine high probability setups. The eval account is currently at 49,534. We're not off to a great start, but it feels refreshing to try out a new way of trading, especially with using stop orders for entries. I'm realizing that this actually makes a lot of sense for scalping because it feels more like trading with the market instead of trying to find reversals. Since I'm more or less brand new to price action trading, I'm not feeling any pressure at all to pass this evaluation account anytime soon. In fact, I'm expecting to do quite poorly, but I know that each loss will be a valuable learning experience, so let's keep learning. As always, thanks for watching. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe so you're notified of the next time I post a trade recap. In the meantime, I'll continue posting daily profit and loss updates in my channel's community tab.